What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to start this video off with a little recap over our free picks. So yesterday's free picks, not the greatest, not terrible, but ended up 3-2 in the props, man. So obviously I'm not happy with a 3-2 day. I don't like it. I would rather have a 4-1 or better. That's the only days I'm going to be happy with. But 3-2 is what we ended up with. We had our man Kessler over PRA. Kessler cashed us out. He did have me worried after the first quarter because he only had 1 PRA in the first, but he ended up cashing us, man. Then we had LaMelo RA who cashed. We had Kevin Durant, RA, and PRA Goblin. He cashed his PRA Goblin. Unfortunately, he did chalk a RA. He had 6 at halftime. I thought he was going to cash. He couldn't pull it out for us. KD sold, and he caused me to split a slip, which is unfortunate. And then we had Sar over 9.5 points. Sar ended up with 2, I think. He was like 1 for 13 the last time I checked in field goal attempts. So if you tell me Sar's going to shoot 13 shots, I'm going to lock in 9.5 points every single game, regardless. He was 0 for 5 in threes. I mean, 10 points with that shot volume is crazy, man. I liked the call. I stand by that call. He just couldn't make the shots. It is what it is. So 3-2 yesterday. Hopefully we have a better day today. I will say we did have a losing day in VIP yesterday as well. Yesterday was not a good day. Ended up about breaking even on chalkboard, which was lucky because I had 3 or 4 slips on chalkboard and split a lot of them. But anyways, not the greatest day yesterday. We will have a bounce back day today. We're not going to stay on an L streak for sure. We've been cashing out in VIP. If you guys do want to be a part of it, there is a WAP and a Patreon link down in the description. Either one of those, you can sign up and join our VIP, or you can just join our Discord for free. We would love to have you guys a part of the community. Discord link is down in the description as well. But we are going to be picking a winner from yesterday's video to win a free month of VIP. If this video gets 250 likes, we'll do the same thing in this video. So make sure you guys smash that like button. Drop a comment down below. You got to be subscribed to win. Hit the sub button, and let's jump into this winner, or today's winner. I don't know what I was about to say, but anyway, winner is going to be for Prizepicks, who said fire vid. I appreciate you, Prizepicks. Send me a message on Discord, dude. Got you a free month of VIP, and I appreciate the love and support from every single one of you watching. But let's go ahead and jump into these picks, guys. So I got 4 picks for you guys today, not going with 5. This slate's ugly, man. I don't like this slate at all. Play light, please. If you like the slate, I mean, do what you want. I'm taking some chances on some players I don't usually play today. I'm going to play a little bit light because a lot of my wagons have been coming real close, or they've been chalking a little bit. Vucevic's one of them. He came close last time. It was kind of sweaty. I'm going to take a break for a day on Vucevic. They are playing, I guess, the Pacers. It's going to be a fast-paced game, but I'm going to end up going with somebody else. But anyways, let's jump into these picks, guys. So our first pick of the day, we might as well go to the Chicago side of things. Who I'm taking is going to be our man, Zach LaVine. So I'm taking LaVine, and I'm taking his PRA at 34.5. Now, this is a prop I don't usually play. I don't like taking LaVine. LaVine is one of those players who either has a really good game or he does nothing. Now, LaVine has been on fire as of lately. It's a fast-paced match versus Indiana. It's like a 240-point total, so really fast-paced matchup here. Not going to be a whole lot of defense played. I like this prop, man. So I'm going to pull him up on Parlay Play. If you guys do sign up for any of our partnered apps, you get a free month of VIP, which is Parlay Play, Underdog, Sleeper, Chalkboard, or better. If you sign up for any of those apps with our code, you get yourself a free month. So just let me know if you do. But anyway, LaVine, 34.5 on Parlay Play as well. You can get a better payout on Parlay Play. It's a 1.84x, which is why I tell people to sign up for Parlay Play, man. Payouts are better on Parlay Play than about any other app. But LaVine is pick number 1. So we're going to pull LaVine up on Outlier over here. If you guys want a free trial, there is a link down in the description for Outlier. But let's jump into him. So 34.5 PRA. He's cashed 6 of his last 10. If you look at his last 5, if you're a last 5 warrior, this play looks really good on the last 5 chart. He's cashed 4 or 5 games. He's averaging 42 PRA. On the season, he don't look as good, man. 42% hit rate, 13 of 31. If you look at the Indiana Pacers, they give up 22nd in points, 15th in rebounds, and 14th in assists allowed. If you go to point guard, it's 26th, 15th, and 23rd. And shooting guard, it's 11th, 10th, and 4th. So not many stats given up to the shooting guard position, but guard overall looks pretty good. And then their overall stats given up is really good. So looking at LaVine, man, he's averaging 33 minutes a game, 16.4 shot attempts a game. If you go to his last 5 games, he's averaging 21 shot attempts per game. Just had 25 versus the Spurs. This game is so fast-paced, man. I'm seeing over 20 shots taken this game by our man LaVine, unless he is just ice cold. If he goes 0 for 10 or some crap or something like Sar did, 1 for 11, 1 for 12, he's probably not going to shoot very many more shots. But if LaVine gets hot, LaVine is a ball hog, man. He will definitely continue to put up shots. So I'm hoping he has a good game. I'm hoping he can score some points for us tonight. I like to play at 34.5. I'm going to take a chance on him instead of Vucevic. Taking just a break from Vucevic. And that is our first pick. So we're going to pull LaVine up over here on Props Madness. We're going to come over here to the Chicago side of things. We're going to go down to Zach LaVine, and we're going to look at the opposing defense season shot chart. So you can look at the opposing defense. You can see where points are given up. So Pacers don't give up many three-pointers. They do give up a lot in the paint, 24th under the goal. They do give up a lot of threes on the corner three, but 27th there. But overall, three-point, not too many. If you look at players, so LaVine shoots 41% on his 3 points. Looking at that matchup, doesn't look too good. He shoots 33% under the goal. So under the goal matchup looks good. Layups, putbacks, stuff like that. Three-pointers, not the best. So looking at matchup, it's kind of one of those coin flips in terms of where points are scored. But like I said, man, if LaVine gets hot, he's going to take those shots. I got to lock him in. I'm going to give him a try tonight. If he chalks me, he chalks me. If you guys don't want to tell this play, I don't blame you at all. But that is what I got for pick number 1, Zach LaVine, 34.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Jumping into pick number 2, we are going to jump over to the Indiana side of things. So this is actually a boosted payout over on Parlay Play. So I'm taking our man Tyrese Halliburton. Now, what I was looking for when I even saw this was I was going to look at Halliburton's assists. His assist line sitting at 8.5. I kind of like it, man. But what I saw that I liked better was Halliburton's points and assists at a 1.4x payout. So this is a boosted payout on Parlay Play. Get it in the next 13 hours. You're good to go. A 1.4x for 24.5. Insane value. We'll see what Halliburton is on Prizepicks. If you can spell his name correctly, he might come up. But points and assists, 30.5. So you're getting a 6-point drop on the prop at a 1.4x payout, which is crazy good value. So let's look at Halliburton here. We already know the fastest paced game on the slate. These are two of the fastest paced teams in the NBA. So you're like, the matchup here is going to be perfect for us. 24.5. He's cashed 7 of his last 10. He's cashed 5 of his last 6 and 3 straight games. He's cashed 59% on the season. And then head-to-head versus Chicago, he's cashed 4 of his last 5 with 1 game this season back on December 6th where he had 31 PA. So I like the matchup here. I like to play. Looking at Chicago, 29th and 29th. In points and assists allowed, which is almost last. If you go to point guard, it's 23rd and 30th. Shooting guard is 21st and 5th. So still lots of points and stats, or lots of stats given up to the guard position, and then overall, tons of stats given up. If you look at his last 5 games, he's averaging 15.6 shot attempts. Or that's head-to-head, I mean. Looking at his season, he's averaging 14 shot attempts. Last 5, he's averaging almost 17. So he's putting up some shots right now. He's been pretty hot as of lately, man. I'm taking Halliburton tonight at 24.5 for a boosted prop. At that payout, I got to lock it in, man. Odds are this is going to cash, and the odds are in our favor on this one. We're going to look at Halliburton over here on Props Madness and look at the player shot attempts versus opposing defense. Look at Halliburton, 52% of shots are going to be threes. Opposing defense, 25th worst three-point defense. So matchup for this prop is beautiful. It's looking really good for us. Like this play a lot. Got to lock him in. If you look at similar players versus the Bulls, 9 of 13 have cashed by the Props Madness. If you go by position, it's 9 of 15. So matchup is just spot on for Halliburton. This play doesn't get any better in my opinion, especially at this line. But if you don't want the boosted payout, then you're going to get like a 1.2x on like Chalkboard or Sleeper or something. So that's why I took it on Parlay Play. Highly recommend you guys give it a chance. But that play is locked in. So that's pick number 2 of the day. For our third pick of the day, we're jumping over to the Portland game. I'm taking our man Demi Avdija. We're going to take Denny over 27.5 PRA. This is one of those props like it's pretty much injury reliant. So we're going to come over to injuries. You can see Jeremy Grant is out. Looking at the season for Avdija, he's only been over this 26% of times, which is 9 of 35 games on the season. If you come over here, you go to games without player. We're going to put Jeremy Grant. We're going to take him out. So looking at games without Grant, Avdija has cashed this 4 of 6 games this season, and he's averaging 29.8, pretty much 30 PRA. He's been killing it as of lately, man. He did have a rough game versus Detroit his last game. He's still averaging 12.8 shot attempts And then a lot of games he's getting double-digit rebounds. So I like to play here. They're playing against the Pelicans. Pelicans are on a back-to-back. They do have Zion Williams back. I think this game's going to be competitive. It's at New Orleans. I don't think the back-to-back is going to cause New Orleans to get beat by Portland in a blowout. I mean, it could happen. I don't think this is going to be a blowout. I see it being pretty competitive. And looking at points allowed or stats allowed by the Pelicans, 24th in points, 26th in rebounds, and 25th in assists. Go to small forward. This is the only position they don't give up many stats to. You can look at everything else. So small forward position doesn't look that good, but overall the stats are there, and I think Avdija can have another good game. Like the odds here, head-to-head. Last game versus the Pelicans without Jeremy Grant. He had 61 PRA, 43 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 assists. So the ceiling is here for our man Avdija. I like this play. We'll pull him up over here on Props Madness just to look at the matchup for points allowed. So kicking Avdija here. You see the opponent's opposing defense. So you can see they give up tons of corner threes. They give up a lot of points under the basket. Then middle of the pack in regular threes. Avdija doesn't shoot many corner threes. He does shoot regular threes, and he likes to shoot up under the goal a lot as well. So 80% shot attempts taken in those two spots. Matchup wise, points scored allowed or shot chart wise, it's looking good for our man Avdija. Yes, you can look at the Pelicans defense. They give up similar players versus the Pelicans. 6 of 15 have cashed. Doesn't look amazing on terms of that, but if you do go versus position, still 8 of 15. So over half of the players in this position have cashed. So I like to play for our man Avdija, taking a chance on him. These are 4 players, or 3 players I really don't play that much, man. I think I played LaVine as a free pick once. I played Burton, I think, one time, and he got banned. And then I had Avdija. I don't think I've ever played Avdija as a free pick, but regardless, man, I like this line. I like these plays, mixing it up a little bit, and I'm locking them in. So 4-4 final play. This is going to be a little discounted line I played over on Sleeper. Took our man Evan Mobley. This is a game that's going to be competitive in my opinion. You got OKC versus Cleveland. Good game. Could be almost like finals competition game, but I do like this play for our man Mobley. I got Mobley at 14.5 points. If you want to risk it at 17.5, you can. I bought it down to 14.5 on the Sleeper app. I prefer a lower number than 17.5. 17 is a little bit high. You can get a 1.3x on Parlay play at 14.5. But let's go ahead and pull Mobley up. So Evan Mobley, points. I'm just going to click something. There we go. Points. He's cashed 8 of his last 10 games. He's cashed 73% on the season. Not much explanation need here for this discounted line. Head-to-head, he's been over one of his last 2 games versus OKC. None are from this season. One game he did hook with 14. Now looking at OKC, they got the best points defense in the league, ranked first. Only give 103 per game. To center position is 6th, and to power forward position is 3rd. So still better versus power forward and center than it is overall, but the only position they give a lot of points to is small forward. But regardless, man, Mobley should be able to get 15 points for us tonight. Mobley's going to put up the attempts. I like the matchup. Let's go ahead and pull up our man Mobley over here on the Props Madness just to see what it looks like in terms of shot attempts. So looking at player, he shoots 64% of his shots. It's going to be under the rim. And then they have the 3rd best defense. The only place that OKC gives up a lot of points is pretty much corner 3. I mean, if you're looking at it that way, that's the way it's going to be. But we know OKC has a good defense. We know Cleveland has a good defense. This is probably not going to be a very fast-paced game, but I do think Mobley gets 15 for us tonight, and that's mainly the reason I bought him down is because of the pace of this game. But anyways, guys, those are our plays for today. Let's take a little recap. We've got Zach LaVine over 34.5 PRA. We got Tyrese Halliburton, boosted prop on Parlay play, 24.5 points and assists. We got Evan Mobley over 14.5 points. And then we got Denny Avdija over PRA. So I'm going to go ahead and pull him up on here too, just to have him on list at 27.5 with a 1.8 payout, which is higher than Prizepicks. So those are our 4 plays. Hopefully get the sweep. Hopefully I don't regret playing LaVine and Halliburton like it happens a lot of the time. Hopefully they can come out. They can actually do something today. But if you want to fade them, totally don't blame me. But anyways, guys, make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment down below for a chance of free VIP, and I will see y'all in tomorrow's video.